Hello everyone, David Capital here. Welcome to today's training. I'm really excited about today's training because this is gonna be massive value. If you are a dating coach watching this, I promise you by the end of this video, your complete vision, your complete view of the dating coach business, it's gonna completely change. Guaranteed. I guarantee you, if you go out there and you implement those tactics and those strategies I will share with you, I guarantee you that your profit is gonna double. And if you are not satisfied, or if you are not satisfied with what you are making, we probably are gonna be talking about why you are not making as much as you deserve to be making, and it's gonna be because of one of the things we're gonna discuss. Also, most dating coach out there are leaving money on the table. Please guys, do not leave money on the table. All right, and these strategies I'm gonna be sharing with you today are really gonna help you not leave money on the table. All right, so what are we gonna uncover today? So today we're gonna give you a model of a dating coach business that cannot lose. All right, a model that cannot lose, whether you are doing paid advertising, whether you are doing organic traffic. Well, it doesn't matter what you are doing. If you have this model, you cannot lose. You cannot lose money. You cannot leave money on the table, and you cannot get banned. All right, and then we're gonna go over how you can really understand your customer better, how you can really understand your customer avatar better, and that's gonna help you tremendously make much more money. And then we're gonna talk about the value ladder, which is the real strategy that's gonna allow you not to leave any money on the table and truly double your income. And the third one is gonna be a surprise. All right, the model: survive, thrive. All right, so guys, the business is the list. The most important thing in a business is the list. You know, why did Microsoft buy Skype? Why didn't they just clone like a similar service to Skype and just marketed it and just made a business out of it? Why did they went there and bought Skype? Because Skype was a brand. It had a list. It had millions and millions and millions of customers, millions and millions of email lists, and it had a brand. It had an experience. So they bought the list. They didn't buy the business. So you have to understand, especially as a dating coach, you have to understand that your email list, and it's not just like the email list, because most people when they hear email list, they think just like a list, an email list, that like something very similar to what you can download online, because you can download online like an email list that has like 8 million emails and you can like spam them. That's not what we are talking about. We are talking about like you having a list of emails of people who really know who you are, who really trust you. So how do you build that? So all the businesses I see, they are sending traffic to empty guns. They are sending traffic to empty cannons. All right, so they just send traffic to this page, which is trying to sell something, or which is trying to give some value or whatever. But the first thing your customer should see is a lead magnet. So I'm gonna give you this, and the lead magnet must be good enough that the customer is willing to pay for it, but you give it for free anyway. So it can be, let's say, a course on like how to approach or how to use dating apps or anything of that sort. It can be a course that you give out in exchange of their email address, and in that course you have to build goodwill. You have to build your brand. You have to tell them your story because people remember stories, you know. And once you have a model that cannot fail, and it is the model of you focusing on getting emails. So let's say you are doing paid traffic, right? And you are running ads, and you are sending ads to this funnel. And let's say you send ads to a funnel, and you try to sell a product, or you try to sell a coaching or anything, and you just send traffic to that, and you don't really have the email of those people. So you kind of have like one chance thing to sell to those people, because you're not really gathering emails. And also, if you are an organic person, if you are growing online, if you are growing on YouTube, TikTok, and social media, you are leaving money on the table by not really focusing on truly building your brand and building your list. You are really missing out, and leaving yourself you are leaving yourself as a victim as a victim of whatever source is sending you traffic. So let's say you are doing TikTok, right? Or you are doing YouTube. At any day, this platform can shadow ban you, you know. And if this platform shadow bans you, and you are not like, and there are like a lot of guys that are trying to build a list, but they are not really connecting with that list, and they are not really sending emails out there. So if you are not someone who is establishing a real list and kind of connecting to that list, and your audience is not used to kind of receiving your emails, and they are not looking forward to to receiving your emails, you know, you are really missing out. Because if the next day like YouTube shadow bans you, or TikTok bans you, or anything happens, or you say the wrong thing and you end up banned, your business is gone. But if you like, but no one can ever ban your email list, you know. I mean like, anyone in the world can send emails. It's completely free. You can send as many emails as you want. Everyone uses email, and probably 20 years from now, the only technology that is 100% guaranteed to be around, it's not social media, it's not Facebook, it's not TikTok, it's not YouTube. The only thing that's guaranteed, and actually Ryan Holiday talked about this, entrepreneurial seller, the only thing that's guaranteed to be around in 20 years or 30 years from now is gonna be email. So you really wanna be building emails, all right? You wanna really be building emails, and by having emails, you have a model that cannot fail. It's impossible to fail if you really be if you have a really good email list, and you know how to connect with your customers through email, and you know how to build a brand, and to build responsiveness. And we're gonna talk about how you can actually achieve this. It's impossible for you to fail. It's literally impossible, whether like you get banned, whether like you pay for traffic and that traffic does not convert. It doesn't really matter, because you have an limited time frame, because you own the email. Now you can email it whenever you want. It's not like when you are receiving traffic. Traffic dries up. All right, if you are receiving traffic from a social media source, that traffic is either you are paying for it, and once you stop paying for it, it's gonna dry up. And I don't know if you made your money back or not. Or if you are receiving traffic from social media, you don't know if you don't know, first of all, how long is that social media is gonna keep working, and second of all, you don't know if you are leaving money on the table or not, because you could be making much more money off that traffic you are getting. All right. Second of all is the customer avatar. All right, you have to really understand the avatar and the journey, and what every customer is going through, you know. And this is related to the ascension in value as well. So basically, let's make it more simple for you. Basically, you have Steven, right? You are a dating coach, and one day Steven was scrolling through TikTok or through Instagram or just like YouTube, and he saw your content, all right? And then he accessed your website, all right? He sees you have a bunch of cool stuff. He sees you have a course. Let's say you have a course. He watches your course. It's free stuff. You have Steven email. He sees that you have a call, you know, that like he sees that you have like a one-on-one coaching, but Steven like thinks about it, but he doesn't act on it. Even though Steven have been really struggling with his dating life, he have been going on dates, he have been ghosted, he have been approaching for a while, or he's too afraid to approach, and like he's in this deep place of motivation. The motivation is inside there. It's like a volcano, and it just needs to be ignited. And it's your job to ignite that. So when Steven watches your content and Steven gives you your email, it's your job. It's your destiny. You have to send him an email sequence to get him to buy. And you have to understand that Steven could be anyone. Steven could be a broke guy who doesn't have any money, or Steven could be a software engineer making $10,000 to $20,000 a month. So you don't really know, and you don't really know how motivated Steven is. Maybe Steven went on a date with a girl he really really liked. He went on one date, two dates, and then the girl ghosted him. And Steven goes home and he's sitting there and he goes through your website and he watches your course, and then he stops watching your course and he goes out to do something else. But if you send him an email, you know how much you can sell to Steven. You have no idea. You just have to go out there and go after Steven. Hey Steven, I saw you watch my course. I really care. I want to connect with you. Here is more value. Here is a course that was $20. Here is a course that was $300. Here, let's have a call. You can have a call with him, and you can close him as a high ticket client. But the most important thing is that you have to reach out to Steven first. And another very very important strategy is the low ticket funnel. What is the low ticket funnel? The low ticket funnel is you selling a very very cheap product. You selling a $1 training. You selling a $2 training. Why is that? Are you trying to make money by selling a $1 training? Not directly. When you sell to Steven, when Steven enters your website and he watches a free training, and then you upsell him to a $1 training, what's gonna happen is that Steven, even if it's just $1 or $5 or $6, when he puts his credit card, he's gonna remember you forever. Okay, things we buy, we remember them forever. And like when you buy something, you have to convince yourself that you love it. Like just an ego thing. So by actually just selling Steven a $1 course, you make Steven a very very faithful customer. And he's really gonna remember your name. He's really gonna remember your brand, and he's really gonna be responsive to your emails, and he's really gonna be very very likely to be upsold to a higher ticket offer. All right. Data is the business. Data is the business, guys. All right. Data is the most important thing. You have to collect as much data as you can on Steve. You have to know Steve's email address. Of course, you have to know his name. So when you send him emails, you're gonna address him. When you have like an automatic mailing system, you're gonna put his name on there, So there is a higher response rate. You have to know where is Steven from, which country is he from, which city is he from. So in another day when you have in a boot camp, you can actually know that like you can actually have like a bunch of cities that you can email people, and you can be like, okay, I'm in your city, let's do a boot camp, let's do a high ticket offer, let's do a really really valuable thing. And you have to collect as much data on Steven as possible. You have to know which email is opening, what is he interested in, what is he not interested in, what is his age. And the sad truth, as a dating coach, you don't have a lot of time with Steve. All right, people are not in the dating market for too long. They are not. They are simply not. Usually they come in, they are super motivated, and then they leave. So you have a limited time frame for you to make as much money as you can on Steven. Email sequence. All right, email true power. So you cannot base your income on a popularity contest. There is dating coaches who have no popularity, you know, who have like small YouTube channels, who have like small social media presence, and those guys are making huge numbers because it is not about the popularity. It is not about that. It's about you having power and you having access to the right people. All right, and email gives you true power, because when you post a video on YouTube, you don't really have power. Maybe the algorithm is gonna push it to all your subscribers. Maybe not. You don't really have power over that. When you post a video on social media, maybe it's gonna get pushed out, maybe it's gonna get pushed to all your followers, maybe not. You don't really have true power over that. But with email, you know for sure that when you send an email, that email is gonna be sent to your whole email list. you know you are sure, it doesn't matter. You are sure everyone is gonna receive that email. Maybe some people are gonna be in the market, maybe they are not gonna be, doesn't matter. But your email is gonna reach everyone. And as long as you get good at copywriting, as long as you get good at getting people attention, connecting with people, having interesting story, giving value in that email list, getting your emails opened, then you really have true power over your list. You really have true power over your audience. And then you're gonna have, let's say, a sequence. Let's say you are selling one-on-one online coaching, and you have like an email list. All right, what do you want to do? What's a good sequence? A good sequence would be, for example, was when someone gets your lead magnet, you send them an email with the lead magnet. Okay, you don't want to give them your course on the website. That's a big mistake. You want to send them the course on email, so they go out there and they open the email, and now Gmail is gonna whitelist you, or like Microsoft is gonna whitelist you. Whatever email service they are using is gonna whitelist you, because they know you are not spammer. This person knows who you are. This person opened one of your emails, and now they're gonna push your emails with the important emails, right? And then let's say he watches your lead magnet, he watches your free course, he enjoys it. You brand yourself, you upsell him, and then you upsell him a low ticket offer, another course. Let's say it's $2, right, or $7 or whatever. Now this person is a fan. Now Steven is a real fan. He bought something. He really knows who you are. Now you create a sequence ad. Steven, I do really care about you. I really want you to take action. Let's have a call. You know, and then Steven sees this email. Maybe he responds, maybe he doesn't take action. Then you can send him a story. Let's say you have another customer, and this customer is Dave, and you tell him Dave's story. Dave was struggling. Dave wasn't doing well in his dating life, and then Dave was really frustrated. Everything wasn't going well, and then it really have to, you have to have like a really good mechanism, right? And the mechanism is like magic, and you have to kind of, the beauty about email is that you can really make as many claims as you want. You can really go crazy with copy. It's not like Facebook ads or like TikTok ads or like YouTube ads where you have to really watch your copy and you have to really watch your claim and you have to watch your funnel and you have to watch what you say. Email can, you can go crazy, you know. You can really use powerful tactics. You know, you be like, this is the story of Dave, and then he got in a call with me, and this is the importance of getting on a call and getting coaching, and this is how your life is gonna change. Benefit, 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 claim proof, storytelling, claim proof, storytelling, scarcity. You can do all of this stuff. It's email, you know. You can write whatever you want, you know. No one is gonna stop you. You can use all the powerful psychological techniques. It works. You got you yourself a call. It doesn't work, you send him another email, you know, and you tell him a different story. You have a different approach. You have like, copy is all about idea, and it's all about the offer. You must have a really good idea. You must reframe that idea, make it look new, make it look novel. You must have a different approach, make new proof, you know, make new promises, have new stories, have new testimonials, and just keep sending him emails, and you're gonna close so many calls like this. You have no idea. You're gonna close so many calls. You're gonna close so many high ticket offers, and you're gonna realize that you have been leaving money on the table your whole life, that you could have been making much more money than you are making right now. So go out there, execute on this. David Capital here, and I really want you guys to succeed and have true power over your businesses, because the last thing I want to see happens to you guys is basically not having enough power. You deserve to have power over your audience, and that's how you have power over your audience.